After Ali and Osman disappeared, the atmosphere of the house completely changed. No one even dared to go near that room. But at night, strange sounds could be heard from inside. Sometimes a faint laugh. Sometimes the sound of footsteps. And sometimes the creaking of the door opening and closing. Ali's father finally decided to end all of this. One night, he gathered his courage and stepped into the room. A torch in his hand, fear in his heart. As soon as he entered, the door slammed shut behind him. Open door explosion symbol. He quickly turned and tried to open it. But this time, the door wouldn't even move. A cold spread across the room. The torchlight started flickering. Then, he saw wet footprints on the floor. But this time, not just two. There were many, small, large, and strangely shaped. Footprints, footprints, footprints. As if something else was there. Suddenly, the torch went out. The entire room sank into darkness. Then, one by one, multiple glowing eyes appeared in the dark. I hash, I hash, I hash. From among them, a voice echoed. You were the one who closed the door. Ali's father froze in terror. Then another voice whispered, now you will stay here too. He started screaming, banging on the door desperately. But it was useless. The last time people broke the door open, the room was empty again. Now, no one lives in that house anymore. People say, if someone passes by that house at night, a voice can be heard from inside. Leave the door open, or we will come. And the most terrifying part, sometimes, at exactly 2 a.m., the door of that house opens on its own. And wet footprints start appearing outside on the street. Footprints. As if. The next morning, when Ali was nowhere to be found, his family grew worried. They searched everywhere, but there was no sign of him. His room looked exactly the same. The door half open and wet footprints still visible on the floor. Ali's younger brother, Osman, gathered some courage and walked toward the room. He thought maybe Ali was playing a prank. But as soon as he stepped inside, he felt a sudden cold breeze. And then, the door slammed shut behind him. Open door explosion symbol. Osman panicked. He rushed to open it, but the door was locked from the inside. Bye. Ali, bye, he called out softly. No response. Then his eyes fell on the floor. The same wet footprints. But this time, they were moving. As if someone was walking right now. Osman's throat went dry. The footprints slowly started coming toward him. And then, they stopped, right in front of him. For a few seconds, everything went silent. Then suddenly, a whisper came right next to his ear. I liked your brother. Osman screamed and stepped back. And that's when he saw. In the corner of the room, Ali was standing there. But something was wrong. His eyes had turned completely black. And his face was fixed toward Osman. Ali slowly smiled and said, It's not my turn anymore, it's yours. The light suddenly went out. The family heard a scream from inside. When they broke the door open, the room was empty. No Ali. No Osman. Only one thing remained. Two different sets of wet footprints. Slowly leading under the bed. Footprints, footprints. And from the darkness, a voice echoed. Never close the door again, smiling face with horns.